Oh, what's your soul saying? Oh.
Hello guys, thank you for joining me today. I hope you're well. I'm going to be using the Angel Oracle deck today for the Divine Masculine. Sorry, I hope you can see that. For the reading for the Divine Masculine today, to see what energy they're in. I like to do a daily reading because energy changes all the time. So, as I said, I hope you guys are all well and you're coping with whatever situation you're in. I think the Divine Feminines are really feeling it this week. I did a weekly reading for the Divine Masculines yesterday, and it's all really positive and beautiful reading again. But I do feel that the Divine Feminines, going by how I'm feeling, are really feeling it, and things are really being surfaced with them and really feeling the doubt, the fear and anxiety. So let me know in the comments how you're feeling today. I'm full of anxiety and just very overwhelmed. I'm in like a panic. So, but it's all to do with the energy. So I'm interested to see what's going on with the Divine Masculine today. I'm only going to use one card because I don't want to make it too long, because my weekly reading was quite long. So I'll do one card from this Oracle deck, and then I'm going to get the communication, and then I'll do a card for you at the end. If you are new, welcome to my channel, Aligned with My Soul. My name is Zoe, and thank you to all of you for all your love and support, your donations, your comments. It means so much to me. I'm just so thrilled that I've been connected with people that are in the same or similar situation to me, so thank you. If you would like a private reading because you'd like a clearer message for your personal, unique twin flame journey, just email me. It's in the description box down below. And if you feel like you'd like to be more connected with me and you want to see my face, I have done a video, and that's also in the description box down below, just explaining a bit about myself and a little bit about my journey so far. A lot's changed since then because I did it about 5 months or so ago. So, but if you want to see me and hear about my journey, go and check that out as well. My readings are timeless, so it doesn't matter when you've tapped on this video. If it resonates, it means it's for you. And I do use the labels Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, because that's how I channel, and it's easy for you to understand. So just put it into your situation how it resonates. Please don't be offended. I do realise it's just energy. So let's see what's going on today with the Divine Masculines. How are they feeling? What they're experiencing today? Nice clear message. I did ask for God's blessing and guidance before I did this reading, and I do always ask for Archangel Gabriel to help me with the communication on what needs to be said today as well. So, and I also have Archangel Michael with me, supporting me, especially today because I'm feeling this anxiety and this. My ego is kicking off basically, that's creating this. I'm really being tested. So let's see what's going on with the Divine Masculine's energy. What do we need to know today about the Divine Masculines? What they're experiencing and how they're feeling. Nice clear message, please. Knowing, oh my goodness, that came out in the weekly reading. Knowing, they know this, guys, they have this knowing. My sense of inner knowing leads me to the light. Yeah, they know, they're listening to their intuition because they have this knowing, they just know within them. And the light is you. It's been guided back to you, or she has been guided back to you. Just put it into your situation. But they have this inner knowing, guys. It's amazing, isn't it? It's just too overwhelming. The Divine Masculines are on fire at the moment. Let's see what my guidebook says. It's quite a long, it's quite a big book, the guidebook, so it's quite a long message. But I do love this book, this deck, because it's so powerful, so intense, and so deep. Love the message. Let's have a look. knowing. Power. There we go. Okay, let's read it. The angel of knowing helps each one of us find and listen to that part of us which always knows. This is the place where we are completely empowered and whole. This is not the function of the rational mind which understands limitations. It is rather something in our deepest consciousness which is tuned to the vibration of the cosmos and is profoundly aware of all things. When we tap into our deep knowing, we bypass our mental framework of how reality is supposed to be. Oh my goodness. We short-circuit our emotions and re-announce our negative attitudes towards life. This deep knowing comes from the absolute certainty of who we are and may manifest itself in voices or pictures or even go beyond images, giving us direct experience of self. It's not dependent upon external situations or the imaginings of the mind. It's the strongest possible message which springs directly from our soul. Our sense of knowing may help us realise our purpose in being here on the planet at this time of conflict and strife. This knowing helps us accept what we need to do to let our potential unfold and make the right choices for our lives. It embraces an awareness that the universe is in a benign place and exists to support our being ourselves as fully as possible. I cannot believe this, guys. This deep knowing is our direct link to the source. We can offer our prayers to the angel of knowing to guide and assist us in increasing our ability to listen within. This angel helps us recognise the state of our moods and emotions, and when we are rerunning our old tapes about how life has to be for us, it will encourage us to drop the well-worn script and find the positive and joyful. The angel of knowing stands for total clarity. We are given this gift when we have dismissed unhealthy and unwholesome attitudes about ourselves and others and our brothers and sisters. A part of this knowing is that we are love itself. Our prayers to the angel of knowing can ease our fears and help us open to our centre, which is love and light. With knowing, we can experience certainty and know that we are perfect in the eyes of God. Can you believe this? It's absolutely amazing. They are trusting themselves. They are going within and they're trusting their knowing. They have this knowing about this relationship. They have this knowing about this love, and that they've always had this knowing, but now they're actually listening to it. They're not running from it. They're accepting this, and this is what is guiding them back to you, and guiding them on this journey now. They're listening to their soul. They're listening to what their soul wants. They're not listening to the mind, the ego. They are learning this balance between the ego and the higher self, and just listening to they're listening to themselves. They're realising how important they are. Because they've had this transformation and this rebirth, they are feeling so much love about themselves, about how important they are, and this is when they can, because they're experiencing that, they are seeing everything through the eyes of love. They're seeing every situation different. They're not allowing the mind and the ego to take over their life anymore, and they're just so much more freer from how things should be. They're letting go of all of that. They're just allowing and listening to what they want. They're listening to love. They're feeling the love, and they're going with the flow of love instead of fear. They're deleting and dissolving the fear and the doubt within them. What's highlighted in them at the moment is this love, and this is taking over and guiding them, and the knowing is the love. So this is absolutely amazing. They're accepting who they are, and they're listening to themselves. They're allowing them to listen to what they really want, and not allowing the fear and the ego to say, no, you should be doing this because this is what society says that you have to do, what's going on in the 3D. He's stepping away from that now. His life is about love now. listening to himself, because of how he's feeling about himself, or her. Sorry, I say he because that's just it's just easier for me to say, so don't be offended. They have this deep knowing, this total clarity, you know, everything's so clear to the Divine Masculines, and getting clearer and clearer every day of what they're wanting, and they realise that love is the answer to everything, by seeing things through the eyes of love and not fear. They're listening to what their soul wants, they're aligning with their soul, which, you know, this is all about you guys. You know, this is the work that you've done, the person that's watching, because as I always say to you, this is a relationship with yourself, and you've done your work, and the Divine Masculines can feel this shift within you, because you're one soul. They're feeling the difference, because you're looking at things through the eyes of love. You've changed things. Your energy is, you know, you're aligning with your soul. So this is what's happening for your Divine Masculine as well, where they're, you know, they're allowing everything to open up. They're allowing this love now. They're allowing to listen to themselves instead of running. And the reason why the Divine Masculines were running before, if it seemed like that, is because you're running from yourself, the person that's watching. That's how it works. We all, you know, a lot of people, you know, twin flames, they think that it's all about the other person, and it's all their fault, and it's Divine Masculines are doing this and they're doing that to hurt you. But actually, you're doing it to yourself. Your Divine Masculine is just reflecting back to you what the things that you need to deal with within you, the pain and the hurt and the wounds within you that need to be healed. It's nothing to do with the Divine Masculines. This is about how you feel about yourself. The Divine Masculines don't do anything to hurt you. It just, the ego feels hurt, that's all. And it's stuff that you've got to clear within you. So this is amazing. When your Divine Masculine is running from you, it's because you're running from yourself. There's problems within you. And your Divine Masculine experiences the same wounds and the same problems, but they have different experiences and deal with it differently. But you're running from yourself. And when you face your fears and you heal the wounds within you, and you let go of control, all of those things, that is when your Divine Masculine feels the shift within them. If you're afraid of intimacy, if you're afraid, you know, all different things, your Divine Masculine will pick that energy up. So when you are aligning with who you are and you're not allowing the fear to take over, and you're being who you truly are, and feeling comfortable with that, your Divine Masculine feels the same. And this is what's happening at the moment, big time. You have done your work, and you are realising your worth, and you've grown so much, and you have this awareness, you're conscious. You know, like I said today, I'm feeling anxious, I'm feeling panicked, I'm feeling pretty overwhelmed, uncomfortable, all of those things, but it doesn't mean to say that I'm failing. My ego would like to think that, but I'm aware of this. I'm aware that I'm feeling this way. I'm aware that I'm being affected by whatever's going on with the energy today. I'm aware that something's going on. I'm aware that I'm hurting. I'm aware that I need to deal with something. I'm not going outside. I'm going within. I'm not going outside of myself going, oh my goodness, it's this person's fault. It's my Divine Masculine's fault, or it's whoever's fault, or this situation's fault. I'm taking responsibility of how I'm feeling, and I realise that I don't have to be perfect, and I'm not going to go through life not feeling, you know, I'm not going to be perfect. I'm not going to feel like I have to be happy every day, or that I'm not going to be experiencing dark energy, or I realise that I am going to be experiencing these things, but it's a difference now. Before I used to let it rule my life and believe it. Now I don't allow to believe it. I'm aware that this is how I'm feeling. I accept it. I allow it, and then it just goes. It's about managing it instead of the ego managing me. I'm managing my ego and accepting how I'm feeling, and realising that today I'm feeling this way, so I'm learning from it and accepting it, and I know that it's all for a reason. So I hope you understand, and I hope I'm helping someone today what I'm saying, and I hope you understand what I'm talking about today. I think maybe you'll be experiencing the same thing, where we're just overwhelmed and feeling anxious. Some people have like physical symptoms as well, and we are coming up to a new moon, and this does have an effect on you. And for a long time I never used to believe in this kind of thing, but I definitely know it definitely has an effect. The more conscious you are, more aware, you do pick these energies up of the full moon, the new moon, and everything that's happening with planets and stuff. So there's we're coming into this new moon, and that is, really does bring these things up within you that have to be highlighted for you to release even more, to see if you really have learnt things on this journey, and how you're going to deal with it this time. Are you going to really allow it to control you and drain you, or are you going to manage it, be aware of it, allow it, accept it, and move on with whatever you're experiencing, not believing it? So, and I have trust. I believe that I'm always safe, I'm always protected, because I'm connected to the higher power, to God. So, right, I'm going to do the communication. Let's see what the Divine Masculines would like to communicate with you today. They have this beautiful deep knowing. They're amazing, aren't they? Because you've done your work, guys, so you should be patting yourself on the back. Even if you're feeling shitty today, you're doing this, guys. You're doing an amazing job. Just remember, it's not the same as a soulmate relationship. This is you you're dealing with. And your twin, your Divine Masculine, is just reflecting back to you, mirroring to you what needs to be dealt with. Let's see what you'd like to communicate with you anyway, what they love to communicate with you today. That was very deep, wasn't it? I hope I've explained it, because when I'm doing this I always feel a bit insecure, and I'm thinking, I hope I've explained it properly, but then when I listen to it back I think, yes, I did that well. So let's see what they love to communicate with you. I am transforming. Yes, they're transforming. We know that because they have this deep knowing. They're so much more awake. They're so much more conscious. I am learning my lessons. Yeah, they're learning their lessons. I want to hold you in my arms. Yeah, they want to hold you in their arms. They want to be close to you. They want to come towards you. They want to express their love to you. And their hearts are full of so much love for you. It's so intense, it's overflowing, and they are really getting there now, the Divine Masculines. They're learning their lessons, and they are transforming. So, and you know this within yourself anyway. Let's see what's in my energy pots. Energy of the Divine Masculines, and we know that they have this deep knowing. What else? Children. So children. So you could have children yourself, the person that's watching, or your Divine Masculine could have children. Or if you're married to your twin flame, you have children together. Or this could be about your Divine Masculine is thinking about having children, about the future, about he wants to have children with you. just put it into your situation, how it resonates to you. Or both, you know, if both of you have got children wanting to come together and be a family. So, but this is really good. And, you know, when children comes out, I always think of inner child as well, dealing with inner child stuff. But, you know, just put it into your situation. Just go in and trust your intuition of what that means to you. So your divine masculine could be wanting children with you. And children comes out a lot, so the divine masculine is a big part of their journey. That, you know, their energy is always in thinking about children, or children are, you know, a part of this journey. So let's see what else comes out. That's really positive, isn't it? Courage, yes, because they have this deep knowing, because they're allowing the fear to dissolve and be taken away, they're releasing that. This is giving them the courage, and they're having this deep knowing. They're feeling more courageous. They've connected with their inner courage. They've connected with their inner strength, because they're transforming. They've been so protected at the moment and guided, and the divine masculines are awake and they're listening to this guidance because they're listening to themselves. Let's see what my communication says. This is the ultimate love. Could you hear my voice? It went a bit croaky then. So my throat chakra has been cleared for this communication. This is the ultimate love. That's what I'd love to say to you today. And this is the ultimate love, because this is the greatest love of all, because it's loving yourself. How amazing is that? How magical is that? The more you realise this, you know, this love that you feel for yourself, the more you and your divine masculine come together, because you're one soul, and they realise this, and they understand this. This is the ultimate love, and we've been so blessed to experience this. And it's very hard to explain this love to other people around us that aren't experiencing it, and it can trigger other people as well, because they can become very jealous, because they want to experience it themselves. And it's very challenging sometimes, because you can't explain it to people how it feels and how different it is and how powerful it is, and it's just magical. Let's see what else the divine masculines would love to say to you today. Let's see if I can get it under. The desire I have for you drives me crazy. So they have so much desire for you. They have so much desire to tell you how they feel. And it's driving them crazy. So we know the Kundalini is rising in both of you, and you're feeling this sexual energy, this sacred sexual energy. So they could be experiencing that, which is driving them crazy. They really want to share their love with you and be close to you, and they want to hold you in their arms, and it's, you know, it's driving them crazy, this feeling. So that's what I'd love to say to you today. That's really beautiful communication. Right, for you guys, what am I going to use? I'm going to get a card for you guys from this deck as well, the Angel Oracle from Ambi Quarter. Let's see what comes out for you. What is the message today for the person that's watching, to help them stay focused, to stay calm, to relax, to give them the strength to do this spiritual journey? What is the message today? Nice clear message for the person that's watching. What do they need to know today to help them? So it's health. All attitudes about myself are rich in love and acceptance. So this is about you taking care of yourself, about having good health. And if you're feeling the same as me at the moment with this anxiety and experiencing all these different energies, it's really important to actually rest and take care of yourself, make sure you're eating well, and like I said, being aware of how you're feeling is really important. And again, it says acceptance. So let's see what it says in my guidebook for you. But this is about taking care of ourselves. It's really important at the moment with everything that's going on with the energy. Health is so important. And when you look after yourself and listen to yourself, you know, when you do need to rest and take some time out, you're benefiting your divine masculine as well, because you know, when you take care of yourself and you're loving yourself and you're putting yourself first, you know, that's what you're doing for your divine masculine as well, and it's helping. Let's see what it says in this book. So you could be feeling quite run down at the moment and unwell. Right, I can't find... Oh, there it is. Okay, this is the angel who watches over our well-being. Through the guardianship of this angel, we are able to make positive decisions about the way we manage our lives. We can ask for help in leading a healthy and wholesome lifestyle which supports our well-being and happiness. We can ask for vitality to do all the things we love and to have abundant energy to handle all the tasks demanded of us. This angel not only supports our physical health but encourages us towards our spiritual and emotional well-being. Yes, this is what I've been saying. This is about our emotional well-being, of what we're experiencing at the moment. And when you're unstable with your emotional well-being, this can affect your physical well-being. True health comes from being balanced in mind, body and spirit, and this angel can guide us towards finding this level of wholeness. It watches over us and protects us from unhealthy influences. If we wish to improve our health by doing some exercises, eating whole and nourishing food, or having healthier breaks and holidays, then this angel is cheering us on to enjoy ourselves. We are encouraged towards a relaxing lifestyle, one that supports us maintaining ease and pleasure as well as creativity, joy. When we are ill, this angel who watches over us blesses our medicines and remedies with love, so it's to help us heal and regain our strength and vitality. This angel is always watching out to see that we do not become ill from overdoing things. We can offer prayers to the guardian angel of health to bless us with good health and offer us healing for any physical, emotional or spiritual pains we may suffer. We ask this angel to bestow vitality and well-being upon us so that we can make the best of the tasks and projects that occupy us. Yeah, so the health angel is looking after us at the moment and giving us the energy that we're needing through these intense energies. And you may be getting, listening to your intuition that maybe there's some areas that you need to change in your life, however that resonates to you, where you may be feeling that you do need to have a break, or you need to change certain things in your diet, or you may need to do more exercise, less exercise, or you're just overdoing it. This angel is helping you balance this out at the moment and bringing things up that maybe you do need to change about your lifestyle. So I hope that resonates to you. But we're always looked after and we're always protected, and when we do experience bad health or where something's not balanced, we are shown, and that's when we're actually, sometimes when you get poorly and you do actually have to be forced to rest because you haven't been listening to yourself. So whatever that is that you're feeling when I've read that message, listen to, I've taken that on board. And because this spiritual journey, sometimes it's very draining, it's very powerful, and the emotions that you experience is very intense, and we do have to really take care of our energy and take care of ourselves. So when we have you know, we take balanced exercise, and we have a balanced diet, and we have, you know, rest. That's when things flow better, and when you're actually listening to yourself. It's all about listening to your intuition again. So if you're feeling overtired, you must take some time to rest. So for me personally, there's quite a few things that I need to change. But I'm doing my best. So that's all, you know, I will take something from this and change something. But I need to rest more, is my thing. So let me know in the comments down below what things that you feel that you need to change to take better care of yourself. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope I've done it okay. I'm feeling a bit all over the place, so I hope I've done it okay. Thank you so much for joining me, and if you are new, don't forget to subscribe, and if you like this video, please like it and share it, because it really helps my channel grow. And if you'd like a private reading, just email me and I can book you and get back to you. And I do think about you guys all the time, and I'm sending my love, my support, my strength and light. You'll take care of yourself, guys, and keep focused, keep believing and keep trusting. I love you. See ya.
Oh, what's your soul saying? Oh.